Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we're starting up a new mod pack today. This is Mechanical Mastery and it's a pack that is skyblock, obviously, because I'm on a little sky island, but it's mostly focused on creating and automating things so that you can go progress further. It has crystals in here that you make with various resources, and with that, they produce EMC. It's actually greater than what you use to make it. So you kind of like automate EMC generation, and you'll go through various tiers and that sort of thing. So it's more focused on automation than really anything else. And I think that'll be kind of cool. I'd like to try this out. So we're going to go into here really quick, and I want to look at the quest book first. So up here in the quest book, we're going to go with the overview here and introduction. And it says Mechanical Mastery is an expert yet not horribly grindy skyblock mod pack. I hope it's not horribly grindy. It's focused around automating everything in order to keep progressing. EMC has been completely overhauled, and only raw resources such as ore chunks have EMC. And new mechanical essences, which are those crystals I was talking about, can be crafted out of those raw materials with multiple tiers, giving exponentially more EMC. The more complicated they get, yes, that's awesome. In order to succeed in this mod pack, you need to learn how to automate these mechanical essences and gain as much EMC as possible. Okay, let's do that. And so tier 1 is thermal. I'm not going to click this. I don't know if I have to click these yet. It doesn't say, it says view dependencies is welcome. So I'm going to click this when I get done with tier 1 maybe. And that's what how I'll work that, okay? So one of the things I liked about this is this configuration panel. This lets us set up our environment where things are on or off. So you can banish the moon, or you can moon come back. I think this is basically stops night, and this means this will keep night going. Does that make sense? Moon come back. Actually, I want to die right here. This is like you die and all your stuff is gone, or I don't like my inventory anyways. So you can figure out what you want to do here. Who likes phantoms anyway? Just keeps it like so you don't have to worry about sleeping and stuff. And then, all right, why are you here, Rain? Just as I prepare and take a screenshot. But what about my poor guard? Lighting is cool too. So like you can click one of these and it says, as an example, if you don't like having your thoughts interrupted by a sound of rain appearing completely randomly, just stop raining from happening. It's simple. I'm going to turn that on. Okay. Quest completed. That one's done. So basically these are things about sleeping and mob generation and the daylight cycle. I'm going to leave it just what it is, but I want to turn rain off because I think that that's really bad for videos. Okay. So there are different tiers here if you look at it, and there's also overhauled ore processing. And this kind of talks about how you go through ore processing. And I read that from one ore, you can get up to 25 ingots if you go through this whole process. So it's optional things to do. Tag, filter, forge ingots. So we can't do anything yet because we don't have an ingot yet, obviously, because we haven't done anything. But you can go through this process and get various things and go through this, okay? So it looks like really we need to go to the tier 1, the thermal package. And we're going to probably start with welcome, where it all begins. And it gives us a bunch of stuff. Welcome to this mod pack, where your objective is to automate everything, every mechanical crystal. Through this quest book, you will receive many of the basic materials you will need to fulfill this job. Make sure to learn the items first before using them up. No refunds. Okay, so we're going to get that. We got a sapling, water, so we can make an infinite water source, a lava bucket, a transmutation table. A lot of this is around EMC. A stack of bread, that's good. A bed and some coal. Okay, so that's good. And I'm going to set this bed down somewhere, probably right here for now. Okay, and we're going to get rid of this tree. So I'm going to hit, hold down the tilde button, which is to the left of the number 1. And you can see it does have vein mine abilities. So I'm going to, this is FTB Ultimine, so grab that. And make sure we got some stuff. And there is a chest down here. That's excellent. So let's go and see what's in there. Ah, there's another set of this stuff. Okay, so let's put this stuff away. We have 2 transmutation tables. I know we're going to be using this, so I'm going to set this out. And basically now anything that has EMC we want to have in there. I'm looking through each of these items that has EMC. I'm going to save 1 in the chest. Sticks don't have EMC. Okay, this does, this does, this does. Okay, so we're going to just kind of put that in here. And so now we've learned those. We can always get coal out, coal ore, not actual coal, oak saplings, and logs. Okay, so let's go back here. What do we have? We got logs. That's excellent. Looks like it says get clay. Clay can be turned into bricks, another important resource for automating and crafting. Okay. And it gives us clay, and you can see it has EMC. So looks like we're getting a lot of our resources here. So we'll just, learn that. We have clay now. We're up to 3,000 EMC. Excuse me. That's good. So, I got some more saplings too here. And we have one in here. Yeah, that's my reserve in case I need something. I think one of my thinking is here is that if I ever run out of EMC, so much so that I cannot even get a sapling out of here, like 32. Let's say I'm at 2 EMC. I have a sapling. I can grow the sapling, get logs, and then the logs turn into EMC here, which I can slowly get the EMC back. So that's my emergency sapling. Okay, back to this. We're going to do tier 1 materials at the beginning. Create a basic cobblestone generator to unlock access to some basic resources. Remember, always learn the items before you use them. Okay, so I'm going to expand this platform, and I believe this has EMC, which is dirt, right? Let's see if it... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, this island is very small. And it looks like I'm jumping automatically. Hold on. No, auto jump is off. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to... ES has EMC. We learned dirt. So now I'm going to get a stack of dirt. Look at that. I'll get 2 stacks of dirt. We have to make a basic cobblestone generator. Let me expand this out a little bit. I think this should be a little bit bigger. It's 5 by 5 now. I'd like to do maybe a 9 by 9, so 2 out on each side, right? So we'll go out 2 like this. So that should be 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, and 2 out this way. And we'll go the other direction. At least we have a little bit bigger of a platform to work with starting out here. And yeah. Trying to be as systematic as I can here. And I do know the wands are in this pack, so eventually when we get some resources here, I can make a wand, and this will be fairly easy to do. But now we have a little bit more space to walk around and stuff. That's excellent. I don't know why they didn't go down or decompose. All the other ones did really quick. That's very strange. Okay, so put that back. Let's make a quickie cobblestone generator. So... basically, no, I want another one here. Let's see. This is the way I have always remembered to do it, is you would have like a block here. That's probably going to be open. Yeah. So we're going to grab a water bucket and a lava bucket. The water goes here, so it goes over and flows down. And then over here, we want to have lava, and it should make cobblestone. Yes. Okay. So we've got that. Now, we don't have anything yet. So let's get a couple of logs, any like picks, I mean. So let's grab some oak planks. Let's make a crafting table. I'm going to put that behind here. And let's make a very, very generic pick. There we go. And now we should be able to get this, right? Yeah. Come on. Okay. And I think cobble as well has EMC of 1. So now we have cobble. So do we really need to get, run the cobblestone generator? I don't think we do. So I'm going to grab all this stuff again. I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to get this other piece of cobblestone and get all this dirt up here. I don't need this cobblestone generator anymore. That's awesome. So I'll get that in just a second. Let's continue on here. So we have that, and we get 64 cobble. Excellent. Let's go and put that away, put the dirt away, put things away we don't need. And now we're going to go around here. Now, this is kind of cool because there's lots of different resources here, and it gives you the resources. I've seen this. So basically it says you want tin, here it is. You got some tin. And lead, you want lead, you got lead. And if you want nickel, you got nickel. Silver, gold, aluminum, which is really from bauxite. You have copper, iron, and redstone ore. Okay, so we got all of that done really quick, all those quests. And you can see it gave us these materials, and all of these has EMC, so I put them in here right away. That way we know them. So now we've got all of our basic resources. See, that's what's really nice about this, is that you can just say, hey, I've got these resources, I'm good to go, as long as you have enough EMC. We're at 32,000 EMC right now. Right. Okay, we're going to move on here. So we're going to have to start to work towards getting some machines. Again, we're going to do some of these thermal machines and get all sorts of stuff automated. So let's look at maybe going through. It looks like we can go through this route first. So let's do that. Let's go with plates. Looks like we need to get any plate, and we need an engineer's hammer, which is iron. So we're going to need some sort of a furnace, right? So if we go to cobblestone, let's grab. I'm going to make 2 furnaces. So I'm going to grab 16 cobble here. Okay. And we will then put that in here. There we go. And I'm going to put that right here. Okay. So we got our furnaces. Now we need coal. So I'm going to get, you can see we're using a VNC. Maybe I'm going to get 16 coal. Okay. And we're going to put that down. And we just have to, right now, the only thing we can do is we can just vein mine this, right? This kind of looks really terrible, but that's okay. We got to use our pick here. And okay. And I'm going to put half of it there and half of it in here. And so now we can get some iron out. Let's get out 2 stacks of 8. I think will be good for what we've got for our furnace, and let's see if we can do that. Oh, that's 9. Let's put that back. There we go. And put that into one furnace. And put that in this furnace. Okay, so we're going to wait for a little bit, and I'm going to clean this up, and when we come back, hopefully it'll be daytime, and yeah, there we go. Okay, we slept through the night. I've got some iron now. Let's do this quest here that we're trying to do. It is making a engineer's hammer. It takes some sticks. If I have sticks on me, I don't have enough sticks. Let's get another log. Do that, and then we can get some sticks. And we're going to make the engineer's hammer. Can I not do it that way? Okay. The engineer's hammer. We need to get some nuggets. That's easy because we now have iron. And there we go. We have the engineer's hammer. And so then we need to make for this, we can make any plate. So let's make an iron plate. I think all I need to do is take a piece of iron and put this in here. And I get an iron plate. And that will complete that quest for us. That's good. And we get some experience. Excellent. So down here, basic mechanical essences. You make a basic mechanical essence. And then, which is an aluminum gear and iron gear and 2 copper rods. Okay. And then you use a mechanical servo or a multi-servo press to compress that down into a cube. And it will give you 8,000 EMC for this, for every one of these. Now, what does this take to make this? Okay, so let's look at this real quick. Copper rods take 2 copper, and copper takes copper. Where is it? Crushed copper, copper grit, copper ore, copper, which is 128. So every one of these takes just what, 256 for one of these, or no, for one rod. Okay. Takes 2 of these per rod. We need 4 of these for 2 copper rods, right? So that's 512 to make the copper rods. To make the iron gear is 4 iron plus a little bit more. And iron takes 256 for iron. So let's say 4 iron for this. So that's 1,000. So we're up to like 1,500 or so. I mean, it's going to be a lot less than the 8,000 you get out of it. That's what they mean by the fact that if you make it, you'll get more EMC out of it than the materials you put into it. Now, I am not going to check this or going to do this, and I'm not going to make this check that says you're done until I get through this. We'll get to this eventually. So, any constant in dust. Now, how do you get dust, right? So, dust, we need to have a pulverizer, I think. Right? So, we're going to have to go down and get through this series here, probably going through power next and then getting some stuff done. Now, what I would also like to do right now, guys, is I would like to make a wand. So I'm going to expand my base out a little bit here. So we can make an iron wand here, just that simple. And what I want to do is I want to get some cobble and I want to make this base a little bit bigger. Okay, no, don't do that. It's 9 by 9. I would like it to go out a bit more. So I'm going to try to go out maybe 4 blocks on each side just to give us some more space. Right? And then from here, I should be able to just take the wand and make this a lot bigger. See, now we are doing great. There we go. And then, again, I'm going to want to go out 4 on this side. I'm going to do the same thing and make this platform bigger with a little bit of an edge. And then we got a nice space to work with. All right, guys. So I had a little bit of a technical problem here, and so a couple of my clips did not get recorded. So let me just update you to where we're at. Last time you saw me, I was trying to fill out this particular platform, which I did. I also did all of this, and we didn't get to see how I did it. Basically, I created a Sterling Dynamo through the quest line. I then created the energy cables, which I put it down here, and then I created a pulverizer. Yeah, I created a pulverizer. And that was the end of my video. Yeah. And then I had my closing. So let me just kind of go through this really quick, and we'll probably make this video a little short because I intended this to be the stopping point. So basically the Sterling Dynamo, which was this quest right here, it creates power by using coal. So I had to get some stone, which I had to smelt up, and then just some iron and some a redstone flux coil, which is gold and redstone. And that was pretty easy. And then what I did was I used coal to get, coal ore to make coal and to provide power. So that worked out really well. The next thing I did is I went over to the basic power transport tab here to figure out how to get the basic pipes here. And we made the starter first. And the starter is dielectric rods, which is dielectric paste and iron nuggets. Dielectric paste is just coal or charcoal, clay balls, and redstone dust. So that was pretty easy to make, and that worked out really well. So then I also made capacitors, which is iron, which we had, very easy to do, dielectric paste, and a redstone block. So we had all the pieces to make up some of the power cables. And what was nice, when I did it, guys, I got to here, and it gave me a bunch more of these pipes. So we had a lot of that. So I put those down in a row. And my thinking is that we're going to have a lot of our common machines that we're going to use along this space. Now, I figure on this side over here, we're going to eventually start with the automation, which will probably come in a couple episodes. And then I went on, and I said the first thing I think I needed to do was get a pulverizer. And so the pulverizer, I don't have it in my hotbar anymore. The pulverizer, it was a little bit more difficult. You had to get a piston. That wasn't too bad because it's just iron and redstone and cobble and planks. Copper gears is just copper and iron nugget. So that works out really well. Redstone flux coil we've seen. The machine frame takes iron and cobble and then also takes a tin gear. So, I mean, it's all very doable. And so I made that, and I made the pulverizer. So the pulverizer is here, and it can then pulverize materials that you need to do so you can get the dust so you can make other materials, that sort of thing. It's a nice little tool to do it. Now, one of the things we did try to do, and I'm going to try it again, was if you do a cobble, let's just do one cobble to show you. But if you do cobble, you can get gravel out of this. And if you do gravel, you might be able to get other things like flint. And I tried to do this on camera. Did not get flint the first time I tried. I just got a piece of sand. But sometimes you'll get other byproducts. Like, so there's gravel. Gravel does not have an EMC, nor does sand. So we can't just get, put that into our transmutation table and do anything with it. But anyway, see what happens here. And we got sand again. So we didn't get any of like the flint. And that was a quest we were trying to do here. If you go for the pulverizer, up to the pulverizer catalyst, get some flint. Okay. So, yeah, guys. So my intention was originally to finish that up and to end this video at that point. And so I'm going to do that here. This will probably make this video a little shorter because I didn't go through that whole process, but that's okay. Because you know what? The second video will be coming out very soon, and you'll see what happens from there. We're probably going to make a couple more machines. In fact, I already started planning on making the multi-servo press and the redstone furnace and see if we can get some things made and get some a little bit more efficient than what we've got. All right, guys, if you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.